Einstein's Train Gedanken thought experiment came when sitting on a train in a station. The next train seemed to move, but then so did the platform. He realized that all moving systems were equivalent, and when free of acceleration, all motion was inertial and entirely relative. Most think only of trains as moving and the tracks as at rest, but equivalence means that either can and must be considered as at rest, and that light propagates at local speed c within each system. In case A, shown here, the two men see flashes from each end of the train simultaneously, but are no longer opposite each other by the time the light arrives due to their relative speed v. So in special relativity, all kinetic states are equivalent. None is a preferred or absolute datum for determining speed locally. For man M at rest in the track system, the train is moving as he receives the two flashes simultaneously. But in case B, from the viewpoint of the man M1 in the train system, he is at rest, and in his view the tracks are moving. So he sees the equivalent to man M. The origins of the light in the train are and remain at the train window glass surface. From there the light in the train propagates at local c within it. Neither man can see the light propagating in the other system. The simultaneous flashes from each end of the train propagate to M and M1 in equal time, as all optical lengths are equal, so will all arrive simultaneously. The train rest frame is the datum for proper light speed c, a local constant in the train. The men are no longer abreast of each other when the light arrives due to their relative motion during the period the light propagates. The new origin of each flash remains at the train windows, so at rest in the local system. Local propagation speed is always light speed c, proper speed. Light can only propagate where it is, not where it isn't. Each inertial system carries a different part of the emitted signal. In case D, the flashes are beyond the ends of the train. The train then moves while the light propagates towards the train while in the track system. All simultaneity for M1 in the train is then lost. The light from the rear takes longer to reach the train, and light from the front less time, as the train is in relative motion. The light then changes speed at the glass windows of the train to c over n, the refractive index of glass, plus or minus the train speed v, in the origin frame k, because all light speed passes through glass at the same speed in the glass system. Its speed then changes again on leaving the glass from local c over n in the glass frame to local c or c over n inside the train. So it remains in the new train system as the datum for speed c. The Lorentz gamma factor can also apply at high relative speeds. The light pulses gained new origins at the glass of the train windows. The origins then stayed in the train system, or IRF. The glass forms the inertial system boundaries as identified in Einstein's 1952 physical reinterpretation of special relativity, which removed its apparent paradoxes. Simultaneity of the front and rear flashes for man M on the platform isn't affected, but man M1 on the train sees the front flash before man M and the rear flash later. M1 finds Doppler wavelength shifts due to the speed change on entering the glass. If M1 puts his head out of the window, there's another case. He then sees the light that's propagating at C in the track system. So he sees the front flash before he would have done in the train and sees the rear flash still later. He then sees neither simultaneously with M, as they're not abreast at that time, so the optical lengths differ. Simultaneity is then only achieved in the first two cases.